Hey, good afternoon, Bonnie Gaming 862 fans. So, for those of you who remember, like a little over a month ago, actually 2 months ago, I did, maybe it was a little different than that, somewhere around that point, I did a Q&A, and I said, hey, send me some of your questions you have for me, and I'll answer them in the next video. I did that, it blew up, and you guys asked for a second part. And a month ago, I said, all right, here's the post, give me some questions, and I'll answer to them. It's been a little over a month now, but we're finally going to get to these. So I'm sorry, but here's part 2. Let's get into it. Jeez, my chair is so squeaky. Oh, hey, speaking of which, Squeaky99er, let's hear what your question is for me. If you could choose one creature in Jurassic World the game to own as a level 40 for content, which one would you want personally? What would you think would form the best as a video? Okay, so I assume, like, what would I want to max out for the content? I mean, a month ago, this wouldn't have been the answer because these weren't really a thing. But definitely one of the super hybrids, probably Hydra Boa, because it right now is the best creature in the game. Is insanely strong and probably the hardest one to get, in my opinion, because you need the most expensive tournament hybrid to get it. Along with some weird requirements. So it's just a weird one. So that would be awesome to do for content. Which one do you want personally? Which one would I want? Okay, so like, what would I want maxed personally? That I don't have right now. That's a tricky one. What do I want maxed right now that I don't have? Like, something that would obviously is really annoying to do. Honestly, Scorpius Rex Gen 2, I really want it. Like, since it came out, I wanted to have the max version of that. I know not a lot of people are a fan of it, but I really liked it, and I'd like to have it, but I just definitely not. Especially with my DNA situation now being so low, there's absolutely no way I'd be able to do that. What was my favorite movie or show in the Jurassic franchise? So, my favorite show, there's been the main two, which are Camp Cretaceous and Chaos Theory. Which one did I like more? I think I like Honestly, I think I like Chaos Theory a little more. I loved Camp Cretaceous. It just started, and I think a lot of people can agree with this. I still enjoyed watching it, but it definitely trailed off a lot towards the end, and it was totally going like sci-fi and all this weird stuff. I still enjoyed it, but so far from what I was seeing, Chaos Theory kind of tells a linear story. I don't know, maybe it's just controversial to say I even like these shows, but I think Chaos Theory I like a little more. Movie, though, my favorite movie in the Jurassic World franchise is Jurassic Park: The Lost World. I love that movie so much. Oh, what a story this is. How did you and Jurassic Insider meet? Well, if you guys want the full story, I actually did upload that for our 1-year anniversary. You can go check that video out right here. And I talked like super in depth about how that happened. But the long story short is, on my Discord, someone told me about his channel, and I went to go check it out. And I thought his video was pretty cool. He sounded like he was kind of my age, so I found his Discord and texted him. I was like, you know, it'd be cool just to like meet this guy and talk to him. And then for the next few months, we kept talking, so I got his phone number, and we became best friends, and now we're here. Alright, Asad Khan, what questions do you have for me? Are you going to do a collab with Bewildodon, Insider, and Mango of where you play a horror game based on dinos or just Baldi's Basics multiplayer? Interesting. So, I mean, the first one, this didn't really age well because Jurassic Insider has quit now. But a collab with Bewildodon and Mango. So, I actually do have some collabs lined up with Mango already that hopefully you guys will see coming soon. We'll see whenever we get those recorded. Bewildodon, I've talked to him a ton about doing different collabs. Him and I have actually had some ideas before. Bewildodon, if you happen to be watching this, let me know. DM me on Discord if you're ever interested in doing a collab. I would love to do stuff with you, man. Agent Jeff, what's up, buddy? How's life going? Oh, thank you, man. Honestly, that's a little bit of a tricky question. The short answer I'm going to say is not great. School has been kind of rough, and it's a lot of work, a lot of stress, and the reason I've not been able to upload as much as I want to. But it always could be worse, so I'm not going to complain about it. Have you had any important events so far? Interesting. So, important events. Yeah, one thing that was huge happened recently, but I'm not going to say it here. I don't know if that's a hint to them or not, but if Jurassic Insider and or Low Budget Lizard are watching this, they'll know what I'm talking about. Maybe the YouTube channel will know at some point what I'm talking about now, but for now, that's just between us. The Red Bull, hello. Do you have a favorite Pokemon game? And if so, what is it? There's got to be one that I like the most. Let me think about this for a second. See, my favorite generation is Black and White. I mean, low bias because that's what I grew up with. But I have not played the games enough to say confidently that's my favorite. Honestly, it might be Ultra Sun. I think that might be my favorite game. Will I ever make videos on a Pokemon game? I think you have, but I don't remember. Okay, so I probably have. I've done a little bit, especially on the Twitch. When I did Twitch back in like 2021, I did do some Scarlet and Violet stuff. But it has been a while, and I definitely have not been Pokemon focused. Do I plan on doing any in the future? Absolutely. Now, probably not. But I mean, we've got ZA coming out soon, so maybe something will happen. Keeg, what's up? When's a collab gonna happen? Oh, dude, I want to do collabs with people so much. So the first thing is I actually have a collab, hopefully dropping like this week, if not next weekend, with a few people in the video. I'll leak one of them because you guys might not know who he is, but somebody that goes to my school that does a podcast, Coffi Podcast. I'll link his channel in the description if you guys want to go check that out. But I do have a collab planned with him and a few other content creators coming soon, so we'll see when that is. That's the thing I have most recently, and then I have one with Mango. So those are the two. I need to slow down when I'm talking. I think those are the two that I've got lined up for now. I'm always open to doing collabs. It's just not been a great time for me to do those. I do have one with Rift as well. Like, I've got collabs lined up. I just need the time to do these things. And again, if you're a content creator, you want to reach out to me, my Discord is open. Link will be in the description if you guys want to go check it out. Add me on Discord, talk to me, give me your ideas. I'm always happy to do collabs. And yeah, Keeg, I saw you said this, but absolutely, you can do a collab with me if you want to. We just need to figure something out. Ossiposaurus, what was your childhood show? Oh, what a tricky question. I had a lot of really good ones that I loved. What was my favorite, though? I mean, this is all kind of up to perspective. It depends on how old we're talking. If we're thinking like elementary, middle school, The Amazing World of Gumball, an absolutely goated show. I used to watch those episodes over and over so many times that you could send me a picture of it, like a screenshot of a random episode, and I could tell you what it was, or I could like do some word for word, the whole script of it. It was bad, but I used to love that show. But if we're thinking like super, super young, honestly, one of them might be like Scooby-Doo or... dude, let me think. This is a really hard question. I have to dig into like the depths of my brain. Sid the Science Kid, Wildcrafts. There's so many good ones, bro. I don't even know if all you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Those are some that I could think of. I don't know what it actually is, but those are some ones that I used to love. When is Shattered Season 2 gonna happen? Well, Epic Rift, let me tell you, we've actually planned this for months. I had an idea before Season 1 actually ended what Season 2 was going to be. And then, as you guys know, Season 1 kind of ended weird. The first thing is, the plan is before the end of 2025, hopefully we will end Season 1. I've got a whole thing that I set up, so as long as I can get everybody together to do it, it will be amazing, and it should be awesome. Season 2, questionable. Depends on how much people want to do it. But hopefully there's like a 90% chance, maybe 80%, that Season 1 will actually have a closing, though, like a thematic closing, a nice one. So hopefully that'll be coming out. Season 2, I don't know. And then what's the twist? I do actually have an idea I already have the whole Season 2 like scripted out in my head, because I just want to do this again. Whether it's going to happen or not, I don't know, but I'm not going to tell you what the main twist is here, because I want to at least finish Season 1, and then you'll see when it gets closer, we'll start teasing some stuff. Alright, our last question. Randy, what's your question for me? What is your favorite YouTube video? So I assume you're probably talking about what's my favorite YouTube video I've ever watched. I actually think it's got to be Point Crow's 523 hour long live stream where he did a subathon for like almost a month, and that is so much fun. I don't know what it is about it, but I love watching it, especially now that I'm getting really close to my subathon. If you guys weren't aware, we're doing a subathon around 2K subs, which we're rapidly approaching. But I don't know, I saw that video years ago and I loved it. I actually watched some of it live too, but like, it's just such a peak video. There's something about it, it's just so entertaining to watch. I don't know, but I come to that back all the time. I come back to it all the time. I love watching it. Probably my favorite YouTube video ever. Alright, well that's that. I'm really sorry that I'm a month late. I might be missing some questions, like some people probably drop them in videos, and I low-key just forgot. So if that's the case, I'm sorry. Do you guys want to see a Q&A 3? I have no idea how long it would take to get out. I'd hopefully do it as soon as possible. The problem with this one is I did it like the last week of August. I was like, I got time, and then I kind of forgot about it, and then school started, and this has been in the back of my mind for a while, and I just haven't had the time to do it. But here we are doing this. This might not even get uploaded. I'll tell you guys right now. Today's date is October 8th, 2025. It's 8:54 p.m. I don't even know if this will get dropped tonight. It's totally possible this might not get dropped for like tomorrow or heck another week. We'll see when this happens. But if you guys do want it, it would happen at some point. So let me know if you want a Q&A part 3. Let me know in the comments. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Collabs, remember, DM me on Discord. Maybe we'll do some collabs together. And that's it for now. See you guys later.